Today I'm joined by Sam Cobb, who's the CEO from AdAlta. Sam, welcome to the Morgans Network. Great to have you back. We might just start by talking about explaining the AdAlta story again for the listeners.
Sure. So AdAlta is developing its lead product in the area of fibrosis. So fibrosis is essentially scarring. So you cut yourself, you would get a scar that is a combination of a protein called collagen and then inflammation. We're treating a lung disease called idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis. So that means an unexplainable fibrosis of the lungs. We're taking our lead product into the clinic for that indication.
And you've recently made a big announcement with a collaboration with Accelerate Bioscience. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so sitting behind AdAlta's lead candidate is our platform technology, which we call the iBody. We're collaborating with Accelerate Bioscience to really build out the iBody platform. So AdAlta's business strategy is really around saying we've got a platform that we can develop our own internal products, but we can also partner the platform. So this means we can, in the Accelerate Bioscience example, we'll screen our iBody library, identify some iBodies that have application in the area of cancer, and we'll provide them to Accelerate Bioscience, who will evaluate and characterise them and identify a profile that pharma are really looking for. So really directed drug discovery with the goal of partnering these products as soon as possible.
And hopefully turning that into some revenue.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so ideally what we're really interested in is talking to big pharma and biotech companies about collaborations where they're funding AdAlta to research for them. So being a drug discovery engine for pharma and doing the innovation that with the iBody platform.
Okay, so getting back to your core program, which is the idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, what's the timelines that investors are looking for there?
Yeah, so at the moment we are manufacturing AD214, and about a month ago we announced that we'd successfully met a manufacturing milestone of about 3 grams per litre. This is pretty important for a biologic product like AD214. So meeting the manufacturing is critical for us to be on track with the remainder of our milestones. So we're looking to take AD214 into a critical non-human primate study in July. That study is a 4-week toxicology study in non-human primates. With that data package and our manufacturing pathway, we'll enter the clinic in January 2020. So very exciting time for us and some real critical milestones, one being met just recently with the manufacturing.
Yeah, that's very impressive. So assuming that everything goes well and you start
Yes.
the clinical trial next year, what's a likely outcome for AdAlta?
Yeah, so one of the really exciting things in the area of fibrosis, and in particular idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, is that a lot of the drugs are acquired at the end of phase 1. And so we see typical transactions in this space at the end of a phase 1 study, which is at the end of testing your drug in healthy volunteers. We see typical transactions of around about 100 million upfront and between 300 and 400 million in milestone payments. So AdAlta will be positioned, I guess, with a really exciting novel treatment for idiopathic pulmonary fibrosis, where there's a high unmet medical need, but also a really exciting and hot space in terms of commercial transactions. And we'll be completing that phase 1 in the first half of next year.
We might leave the conversation there. I've been joined by Sam Cobb, who's the CEO from AdAlta. For any investors that have got any questions about the story, Morgans has some research on the company. The code is 1AD. We have a target price of 82 cents and an ad recommendation. Sam, thanks very much for joining us.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks for having me.